Hey, Skol Nation. Skol narrator here. And oh boy, do we have some electrifying Vikings news to dive into today. Picture this. Our very own Minnesota Vikings stars, Justin Jefferson and Brian Asamoah too, are eyeing a shot at Olympic gold in 2028. That's right, the NFL just dropped a bombshell at the Spring League meeting, greenlighting players to compete in flag football at the Los Angeles Olympics. Can you imagine J-Jets and BA repping the Vikings on the world stage? Let's break down this game-changing update in 10 epic scenes that'll have you buzzing with pride. Ready to feel the Skol spirit? Let's dive in. Why does this matter for us Vikings fans? Well, flag football is about to take the Olympics by storm, and our purple and gold heroes are at the forefront. This isn't just about football. It's about global domination and showing the world what Minnesota Vikings talent can do. Stick with me as we unpack how Jefferson and Asamoah are paving the way, what this means for the team, and how you can join the conversation. Drop a comment below. Would you root for J-Jets to snag that gold medal? Let's get started. The NFL's decision to let players chase Olympic dreams is a massive deal, and it all went down at the Omni Viking Lakes. Right in our backyard, Eagan, Minnesota. The league's owners voted to allow NFL stars to try out for flag football teams at the 2028 Olympics, a sport making its debut in LA. This isn't a done deal yet. Negotiations with the NFL Players Association are next, but the vibe is electric. Imagine the Vikings' explosive playmakers swapping helmets for flags in front of a global audience. How hyped are you for this? Justin Jefferson, our four-time Pro Bowl superstar, is already a flag football ambassador, named back in June 2023. He's been hyping up the sport with that infectious J-Jets energy, and now he's got a shot to live out a childhood dream. To think about playing in the Olympics and getting a gold medal, it's a dream, Jefferson said at the press conference. Can you picture him juking defenders on the Olympic field, just like he does at US Bank Stadium? This guy's ready to take the Vikings flair worldwide. But it's not just about Jefferson. Brian Asamoah too, our hard-hitting linebacker, is also stepping up, connecting flag football to his Ghanaian roots through his BA Foundation. He's sponsoring youth teams in Ghana, giving kids a chance to dream big. Asamoah's passion for growing the game globally is unreal. He even traveled to Accra with Aaron Jones and Jordan Addison to scout talent for the Road to LA 28 program. How cool is it that our Vikings are making waves across continents? Share your thoughts below. Let's talk about the stakes. The Olympic flag football setup will feature 6 men's and 6 women's teams, each with 10 players, rocking a fast-paced 5-on-5 format. NFL players like Jefferson and Asamoah will need to go through a tryout process to make their national teams, with a cap of 1 player per NFL roster per country. That means the Vikings could have multiple stars competing, but only 1 per nation. Who else on our roster do you think could dominate flag football? Drop your picks in the comments. Asamoah's story is pure inspiration. Born in Newark to Ghanaian parents, he grew up in Columbus, Ohio, and first visited Ghana at age 10. Back then, he tried explaining American football to kids who had no clue what it was. Now he's bringing flag football to Ghana, giving young athletes a shot to represent their country in 2028. The excitement, the joy, and the appreciation of the work put in so they can compete at the highest level. It's a privilege, Asamoah said. Doesn't that give you chills, Vikings fans? The NFL's not messing around with this Olympic push. They're ensuring player safety with strict rules. Teams need top-notch medical staff and field surfaces, and the schedule won't clash with NFL duties. Plus, there's injury protection and salary cap credits for players who get hurt during Olympic prep. This shows the league's serious about making this work without screwing over teams like our Vikings. What do you think about the NFL balancing club and Olympic commitments? Let's hear it. Jefferson's already got flag football cred from the Pro Bowl games, where he said it felt like being a kid again. The shift from padded football to flag has been a hit, and J-Jets is loving every second of it. With his speed and hands, he's a nightmare for defenders in any format. Can you imagine him pulling off one of his signature one-handed catches in the Olympics? Tell me in the comments which Jefferson highlight you'd love to see on the global stage. Meanwhile, Asamoah's work in Ghana is next level. Nearly 100 athletes tried out at the University of Ghana's rugby field for a 50-player pool to train for 2028. He's not just playing, he's building a legacy. Picture this. A Ghanaian team, powered by Asamoah's vision, facing off against Team USA, maybe with Jefferson on the roster. That's the kind of drama we live for as Vikings fans. Who are you rooting for in that matchup? The global stage is calling, and the Vikings are answering. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and execs like Troy Vincent are all in, calling this a bold move to put America's game on the world map. With countries like Ghana, Canada, and others gearing up, flag football's about to explode. Our Vikings are at the heart of it, showing the world what Skol pride looks like. What other countries do you think will bring the heat in 2028? This is just the beginning, Skol Nation. The Vikings are set to shine in 2028, and we'll be cheering every step of the way. Will Jefferson and Asamoah bring home gold? Can our Vikings dominate both the NFL and the Olympics? Stay tuned for more Vikings news as we track this epic journey. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and share this with every Vikings fan you know. Let's keep the Skol chant loud and proud.